All right. Today in my Women Who Inspire Me series, I'd like to introduce you to Chloe VanScoder, and she is phenomenal. And I want to tell you why she inspires me. First, she has amazing positive energy. And I've noticed it's like that's a theme for me. Amazing positive energy is very inspiring. But the other two reasons is she has this really cool passion project. It's called House of Ambition, and she creates these amazing, inspiring sweatshirts. And I'll let her tell you a little bit about that. But the other thing is she actually became self-employed this year. And I'm super excited about that for her. And that just inspires me to continue working in my business. So, Chloe, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. And before we get into the interview questions, would you tell everybody about your sweatshirts? Because they're so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm the owner and creator of House of Ambition Co. And it is motivational apparel. So I always have believed strongly in the power of words and like seeing little quotes. Ever since I can remember being online, I would always look for like positive quotes and like positive little blurbs. And they just impacted me a lot. So I was like, what if I could put these on a hoodie or a t-shirt or anything that people could wear around. That way, if they aren't online or aren't researching, positive things, that they're able to see it on a stranger's shirt and then be inspired. So that's House of Ambition. I started it in 2021 and yeah, it's my passion project. I love it.
That's so cool. So, what advice would you give to women who are navigating their path towards leadership and self-realization?
Yeah, so I would say to really step into your power and to get in the habit of being the person that you want to be.
Mm.
And really focus on what you want your life to look like. And if the current version of yourself is even capable of stepping into that lifestyle that you want, because you may not be ready for it, which is why it hasn't come to you as far as like leadership goes or confidence. So I would say surround yourself, if you aren't able to surround yourself physically with strong leaders or people that inspire you, to instead listen to them in the car. I always say that I put myself in the same room as these leaders. I'm listening to them speak. I'm listening to their frame of mind, like how they view life. It's huge. And the people that we are surrounded with each day and the people that we're having conversations with, they have a lot of impact on us. So why not put yourself in the same room as, an Ed Milet or Tony Robbins or someone that is doing very well, that is confident in themselves, and that are genuinely, just good people that are wanting more for themselves and those around them.
I love that. I actually tell everybody, I mean, how blessed are we to live in a time where you do have access to all these amazing people? Think about it. If we lived 100 years ago, in order to get access to that type of person, you would probably have to travel across the United States because there wasn't internet, and more, even more so, books are more prevalent now. And
Mhm.
you can read about them, you can listen to them, you can watch them. I mean, we live
Yeah,
in a fantastic time.
we do, for sure.
All right, are you ready for the lightning round?
Yes.
Okay, what's one word that defines your approach to life?
Optimism.
Mhm. What's your go-to self-care activity?
I like to go on walks with no music, no podcast, like a meditative state on a walk, just with myself. That would be it.
Awesome. What book or movie has profoundly impacted you?
I would say, mm, I really like What It Takes to Be Free. It's a really short book, but it has so many like golden nuggets, and it has an American eagle, a bald eagle on the front of it, and it's such a good book.
I'll have to check that out. I love finding new
Yeah.
books. What's your
Yeah.
favorite way to unwind after a busy day?
My rock lamp on and my Kindle in my hand.
Mm. Can you share a habit that has been the key to your personal growth?
I would say acting like the person I want to be, speaking like the person I want to speak like. Um, that it's a hard habit, but that has been the most impactful, just acting like the person I want to be.
I love that. I love that. That's one of the practices that I do in my life.
Yeah.
So I love that you do that too. Uh, let's see. What advice would you give your younger self?
To put in the work and to get uncomfortable.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite inspirational quote?
Take the risk or lose the chance.
Mm. How do you define success in life?
Success goes in line with fulfillment for me, and I feel like to have strength and to be confident and to be hungry for growth goes in line with how I feel about success, because you need to be you need to be able to adapt, you need to be able to grow, and if you're constantly able to do that, then I feel like you're in line with success. But that's like a whole different success isn't able, I'm not able to really define success, but a synonym, fulfillment, and through that, having confidence and strength and hunger to keep going and growing.
I love it. I love it. What's one small act of kindness that's made a big impact on you?
The words, I support you and I believe in you. Those statements by anybody in my life, I just love that. And because I'm trying to think an act of kindness. There's not one that I can think of specifically, but those words just are the most kind and uplifting words that I can think of.
Mm, love that. What is a dream destination that speaks to your soul?
I've always wanted to go to Bali. It's just like so
Oh,
vibrant and beautiful, and it would take a lot of that long of travel would be tough for me. Like I'm a homebody. I like being home and comfortable and in my space, but that long of travel, um it would take some courage. So maybe one day, but that would be awesome.
I love it. Chloe, thanks for taking the time to talk to me today.
Of course. Thank you for having me here.